Right on, guys. We are live. Welcome, everybody. I see that we got people jumping on here. Sorry to get in here late. My name is Jeff Mills. Thanks for jumping into the special free webinar today. This one's going to be a great webinar. You guys are going to, wow. I'm so proud to be bringing this webinar to you guys to show you guys what's going on in the AI world and how you can make some passive, residual, hands-free income without having to do basically anything. I know that sounds crazy. We finally have gotten to the time where AI can actually do all the work, talk to people, move people into processes, get people to do things, get people to spend money so that you make money. And as we go into this presentation today, I'm going to teach you a lot of things about how AI works, how our company, Smart AI, is helping other businesses make more money, save time, generate wealth, create more efficient, streamlined automation processes. So you guys can learn about our products and some of the different AI solutions that we offer. So today we're going to be taking you on a deep dive journey to show you if you're a business owner, if you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, you're doing direct sales, you're an affiliate marketer, if you're running a company and you need ways to like replace maybe some of your non-efficient human staff and you want to invest in AI and have AI do the work that humans do, but way better, you're going to learn all about that on today's webinar. So as we get started, I'm just going to give you a little background to myself. I promise I'm not going to tell you this long sob story. I'm going to go real to the point here. I started internet marketing in 2000, probably 2000, year 2000. Let's call it 2000. I started making money on the internet by 2002. It took me a couple years to figure it out, but I was working a different job, and I had to balance my time to figure it out in my free time, right? And so here we are, 2024 in October is when we're doing this webinar. For those who watch this in the future, this is being recorded in 2024. I've been doing this now for 24 years, and I've generated over $25 million in sales working on the internet, selling things on the internet, creating systems, products, solutions, opportunities for people to plug into and make money with me and make money for themselves. And I've really had a lot of fun doing that. 7 years ago, I sort of like semi-retired. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I kind of stepped away from the businesses. I had a big, life crisis going on at that time, divorce, health crisis. Several businesses all failed at the same time. I had to check out. I just had to check out, get out of the industry, and just go find my place and find my spot until I was ready to get back in the game. Now, 1 year ago, you guys, that's how crazy this is. 1 year ago, I registered the domain name smairt.ai, smairt.ai. And I got the name of our company. We call it Smart. Everyone always mispronounces it and they think it's smairt, but it's called Smart. And I got the idea to create Smart, guess from what? An AI. So I went to my AI, ChatGPT. I call my AI the universe. I went to my AI and I said, hey, I need to come up. I have a new business idea. I'm going to start an AI automation company. I need to come up with a really cool name. And so we brainstormed a bunch of names. Most of them are horrible. But the AI said, why don't you call your company Smart? And it spelled it SMAIRT. And it said SMART stands for Sales Maximizing Artificial Intelligence Response Technology. I was like, oh, yeah, baby. I didn't care that people were going to mispronounce my name because for me, that spoke exactly what I was trying to create. Sales maximizing, artificial intelligence doing the work, response, AI is talking and responding to people, technology. And boy, was I surprised at how big of a dream this was to build this company a year later, looking back at all the things we've done and how much of a challenge it was, how much stress it's cost me, how much time it's cost me, how much money it's cost me, how much investment it's cost me. Wow, this is the biggest thing I've ever done in my life, is getting involved with this AI systems and then figuring out how to build solutions for business owners. So here's what we did. Imagine, if you're used to going into ChatGPT and you're used to going in there and like talking to the answers and getting answers, is having dialogue. And ChatGPT usually just gives you ideas. It gives you ideations. It does other cool things. Like my friend Brian told me the other day, he opened his refrigerator and he used his phone. He took a picture of what was in the contents of his refrigerator and asked the AI to tell him what he had in his refrigerator, and nailed every single item in his refrigerator. And then he said, make me some recipes based on the food I have. That's really awesome. That's really convenient. That's like a really cool way to use AI. And people love going to ChatGPT. Now, here's what I've done that might blow your mind, or it might get you excited, or it might not. But here's what I did. I figured out how to take ChatGPT that lives in this ChatGPT website and bottle it up, take it out of the website, and put it into humans. No, I didn't do that. That'd be pretty rad. That's like science fiction, right? But that's kind of like Westworld, right? Like if you ever seen that TV show on HBO, Westworld, where they were able to clone the humans with AI robots and then put these pearls in their brains, and then those AI robots could do everything and feel completely human in every way, but they were actually AI. And it's a good show. You should go watch it on HBO. I think there's got 4 seasons in there, but it didn't have a good ending. They just kind of like canceled it and just went away, but it's a great show. So what I did do though, is I figured out how to take ChatGPT and all the work that it can do and put it inside of conversations that regular human beings have every day. Conversations that happen through voice, through SMS, through email, through Facebook Messenger, through WhatsApp, through Instagram, and the ways that people communicate in those, we'll call them channels, and those channels can now be done by AI, talking to people, getting people to move them to a process. They start here and you're moving them to the end of the finish line. Okay. That's what we've been able to create. This radically already in a year is transformed many businesses, saving them time, money, making them more money. And it's incredible what we've done in our first year. And I feel like, baby, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So in today's introduction to this webinar, to get you guys really fired up like I am, I'm going to take you through 7 different AI business solutions that are out there. And I'm going to break them down for you. I'm going to show you sort of how they work. I'm going to demo them for you. I'm going to let you see the AI in action. I'm going to take you behind the curtain. So you're going to get to see what happens on the backside. We're going to watch some activity, some AI interactions in real time, so you can actually see the AI doing its thing. I'm not going to manipulate anything. I'm just going to show you raw what's happening. And at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you the AI passive money-making machine that you don't have to lift a finger for, that already today has generated, the last time I looked at it, about $128,000 that has been processed in like four weeks. And I built the system, you guys. I did it. I built this system. And now you can join and be a part of this system as well. So who's fired up? Who wants to get this information? Who wants to add this technology to their business? Who wants to become an affiliate and share this technology with others so you can make money with me? There's so many ways that you can start, partnering with me and using this technology, or referring your friends and your business owners that you know to my technology, so that I can treat you as a partner, as an affiliate, and you can get paid a lot of money just by referring people to us. So I have a PowerPoint slide, and we're going to go ahead and get that presentation up. So we are going to share the screen. All right, let's do that again. It's thinking. All right, we got that coming up here. We're going to share the window. It's this window. And to share the audio, share the tab or the screen instead. Okay, so we'll share the screen instead, and we'll share the whole audio. So we are going to share. I think it's okay. Let's go back. Just want to make sure we're doing this right. If it's not showing the screen I want to share, I guess we'll do it like this. All right, so look at that. We got a little side-by-side action here. And we got some branding over here. We don't need to put that branding on here. So let's take that off. Okay, cool. So sometimes I'll kind of roll back and forth between like just on me, video on the screen. And sometimes I'll just go full screen like I'll do now, full screen. Okay, so today's presentation, as we jump into it with that big introduction, is 7 AI business solutions you must have to survive in 2025. All right. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're going to jump into this and show you how this works. So Mark Cuban, very popular entrepreneur on the TV show Shark Tank, used to be former owner of the Dallas Mavericks. I think he still has a connection to them, but maybe he's not the owner anymore. He says, artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, whatever you're doing, if you don't understand it, learn it, because otherwise you're going to be a dinosaur within 3 years. That's a powerful, powerful statement, you guys. Think about that. If you don't get to the point where you're embracing AI in your business, guess what's going to happen? Your competitors are going to race right by you, and they're going to figure out how to do it before you do. And what I've learned in the last year is that AI is not easy. It is super complicated, very difficult to learn, very difficult to program. And while everyone wants to make it look easy, like going to ChatGPT and typing stuff is super easy, getting AI to live inside those channels I mentioned earlier, SMS, phone calls, voice, instant messenger, Facebook, all that stuff, that's very difficult, but we figured out how to do that. So we don't want businesses left behind. We don't want you to be a dinosaur and have your business become extinct because you waited too long. You didn't get faster to implementation of this technology. So the first product I'm going to share with you guys, the first method, the first system that I can show you out of the 7 is called smairt. And what smairt does is it solves several things. It's basically a system that identifies qualified leads, and it finds those leads with our lead finder. It puts those leads into like business to business companies. So it's like if you're trying to reach out to business people, entrepreneurs, people who own a company, people who are CEOs, people who have a position like a title like CEO or director of sales, director of marketing, that kind of thing. It can find and identify those people, and AI uses AI to find those potential customers and then show them your offer through what's called a cold email introduction. So it uses cold email, which then shows this email to the right people. And then we have AI answering the emails that are going out as an invitation to get those people to want to respond and work with you. Okay. I'm going to show you visually what this looks like so you can see what happens here. And the fact that we can do this, you guys, is mind-blowing. So let me try to break it down for you again. I now have the power where I can find leads who might be open to getting on a call with me, or for my customers, I can find leads for my customers. What is our customers' biggest problems right now? Generating leads and following up with those leads. Okay, that is the 2 biggest problems that we're seeing in the industry. As a matter of fact, I think I have a quote I think I have a quote inside Chat GPT. So let's go and see if we can find that. I'm going to pull up another screen share here and see if I can share this. Okay, so this is my Chat GPT account right here. So right here, HubSpot reports that 61% of marketers say generating traffic and leads is their top challenge. This struggle is especially prevalent among small to medium-sized businesses that may not have the resources or tools to consistently attract new leads. So Salesforce found that 63% of businesses consider generating traffic and leads to be their biggest marketing challenge, showing that even with dedicated marketing efforts, finding qualified leads remains to be difficult. Now that's the first challenge. How do you generate fresh leads that are not like old leads in your database? This is like brand new leads that you don't have a relationship with, and turn those cold leads, melt the cold market, and get people interested in your offer. Okay. And you do that through cold emailing. And there's a very special technique, a very specific method to do that, right? So that's how it works. So now you've got to generate leads. Let's say you've done that. But then the next pain point comes, because now you have to follow up with those leads. And let's say you're sending hundreds or thousands of emails out, and you're getting, a dozen, 20, 30, 50 people responding to your emails. Well, now you got to sit there and respond as a human to every single email inquiry that comes in your cold email system. I know some of these guys that are sending hundreds of thousands of emails every day, and they're getting hundreds of responses, and they have to go by hand or hire a team to go in and answer every single one of those emails to get those leads, answering those emails and having conversations to the final end result they're looking for. And that's a massive, massive undertaking. And it costs a lot of money to do that, because you got to hire a big team and staff to do that. So we've eliminated the whole team. We've eliminated the whole staffing. And we have built a system where we will cold email leads. And when those leads respond to our cold email, our AI is now talking to them and sending emails back and forth in exactly the same way a human would. Just let that resonate. Email conversations with AI, sending, receiving, reading, and sending, receiving, reading, back and forth to get the lead to the final stage of whatever your final CTA, call to action, is. Okay. This is revolutionary. That's an AI word. Revolutionize. It is basically an AI word. I hate it when I see that word in copy, because I know AI wrote it, but it is revolutionary. Okay. This has never been done before. This is brand new stuff that people can do. So the next step is following up, right? How do we we've solved the lead problem, and I'll show you how we solve that. And then how do we solve the follow-up problem? So let's go back to the screen share. So here we go. Follow-up efficiency right here. According to Inside Sales, 50% of sales go to the vendor that responds first. Okay. So research shows that nearly half of salespeople never follow up with a lead. Doesn't that blow your mind? Research is proven that these are facts. These are not just like hyperbole, and you're just thinking, you're feeling these statements. They're actually tracked and measured. Okay. So half of the leads that get into your systems never get called, never get followed up, which means that opportunities are frequently missed. Forbes says that 71% of qualified leads are never followed up with, which is often due to a lack of time, resources, and efficient systems. Harvard Business Review said that responding to a lead within 1 hour increases your chance of converting that lead by up to 700%. Yet only 37% of companies respond within that critical first hour. And another study by Lead Response Management found that the odds of reaching a lead decreases by over 10 times if the response is delayed for just 5 minutes after that lead take action, compared to an immediate response, which is why our AI solutions work. Okay. So you understand how important this is, guys. You understand that having leads is important. You understand that following up with those leads is the biggest problem that businesses have. And we've now solved this big problem for business owners. Okay. And we call it, our product is amazing. We call this product Smart Radar. Here's how it works. I'm going to go and show you another screen. So I got to select that screen to show. Here we go. All right, we're going to jump in to my sub account. Here it is. So here's this is what you're looking at here is what we call our CRM. You got to have a good CRM to manage your whole business. And this is what we call our Smart AI marketing CRM. This is a sub account of our agency. We have several different sub accounts. And this one is strictly meant and built for sending cold emails and engaging with prospects through our cold email Smart Radar system. Okay. So here's what Smart Radar does. It gives you the ability to, I just want to make sure I'm showing the right screen. Yep. So it gives you the ability to contact and find leads that might be open to your opportunities, bring them into the CRM, and then have AI send an email. And then when the people respond to that email, it dialogues with them. It has a conversation with them back and forth and gets them to an endpoint. I'm going to show you what we're doing for myself. And we just are putting this together so you'll see it as it's raw as it is. You know, it's amazing. So in our CRM, you go down to you'll see it in your CRM if you ever join up with us. You'll see the Radar, the Smart Radar program. All right, so here's our account. So inside of our CRM, we have our Smart Radar product. And what we do is we go to lead search. And we can go in here and we can do a search for people. And we can come up with sort of like a, we got the screen here is all funky formatted. Let's see if we get a better screen format. Refresh the screen, see if it resets itself. All right, so we're going to go back to lead search, new search, search for people. Yeah, it's doing this weird thing where it's moving everything up on the page, which is very bizarre. Didn't do that when I was testing it earlier. So we can look for certain people based on a job description. Here it says web designer. So we'll say marketing agency. All right, and we can look in a certain area. And we can say Los Angeles. And we can do all of Los Angeles area. So it's going to be a wider area, or we can go specific to a city. And we're going to ask for up to 100 results. And then I can do some advanced filters in here. So I can do things like job titles, like department, management level. I can find all the people who are different, like C-level, owner, founders, directors, managers. So you can really dial it in. You know, they change jobs within a certain period, skills that they have, years of experience, company domain. I can search for domains, employee counts. I'm going to search, in this case, I'm going to search for 11 to 50. Revenue, I'm going to search for businesses that are making 1 to 3 million a year. And industry, you can dial in industries, contact method. They have mobile, work email, and then their majors in school, if you want to get that info, the school they went to, the degrees they have. And so this is pretty rad, right? Like this is very granular data to be able to pull all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to look for a marketing agency, someone in the marketing agency in the Los Angeles area, and see if I can find 100 results that match that. So I'm going to hit continue. It's thinking. I'm thinking. This is the great thing about doing a live demo is you just cross your fingers and hope everything works like it's supposed to, right? But we always have backups. That's the other thing we learn. All right, so here we go. We got results, you guys. So we are basically connecting to people through LinkedIn. It's kind of like a backdoor to LinkedIn. It's finding people who have these kind of positions, founder, marketing agency. So we see all these different marketing agencies here, and we have lots of them. Okay, tons of them. Okay, it's pretty cool. So now what I can do is I can just go right over here, and these are all in the LA area. I can select all these people, and I can say add to list. And it's gonna cost me 288 credits to add these people to my list. So I don't want to do that. So just for demo purposes, we'll add Holly, we'll add John, Andy, and Ryan. Okay, so we'll take those people and we'll say add to the list. It's going to cost me 12 credits. Cool. Confirm. What list? We're going to put them on the test leads, and we'll confirm it. All right, so we just found leads, you guys. We just found people who are my target audience that I want to reach out to. These are people who have digital agencies that I can say, hey, are you using AI in your digital agency? Do you know how? Because they're already selling these people traffic services, traffic management, ads management, SEO, all these other, local business marketing services that these companies that are marketing agencies do. They're already selling marketing services to their general public, and they already have an existing client base, but they don't have anything AI they can offer. So now they can come to me and I can say, hey, I'll be your AI fulfillment company. I'll do the AI for you. I'll be your partner. And then you give me some of your top clients. I'll build an AI system for them. And then you'll get paid. We'll get paid together. We'll do a rev share on their payment to me. When they pay us, I'll pay you an affiliate commission. So you earn money helping me service your clients. That's how this works. So that's why I'm targeting this. In your business, think about what your ideal client would be. And then we can dial in your ideal client, find those leads, and import those leads into your system. So we've added these people to our list. So we're going to go to our save list right here, test leads. And we can see the people in here. So this one says no email found. He didn't have an email. We can go look at his LinkedIn account. We can find out if he's got email in there. And we can find, here's Ryan. And we can see some different information about him, where social media contacts are, his Facebook, his Twitter, his LinkedIn. We can go to his website and study his website. So the goal is we want to bring these leads into the CRM, fire off what's called a workflow, so that these people start getting followed up by my AI. Okay. So let's do that. So we're going to select Ryan. We're going to select John, Holly, and I think this is from another search I did earlier, but we'll put her in here too. She's a cosmetic dentist. They need leads, right? So these 4 leads, and then we're going to go from there, and we're going to set this button right up here at the top. This little arrow here is going to take these leads and send them into my CRM. So I just push one button and send them to my CRM. So he didn't get sent. So now we're going to go over here to my contacts. And here all those leads are now sitting in my CRM. Amazing, right? And watch what's going to happen. You're seeing these tags show up over here. If I click out and click back in, we'll see that Kathy, the dentist, is getting a message right now. And what's happening with her is she's getting sent an email. And it says, hey, Kathy, Let's see if it opens up. It's not opening up. All right, no problem. We can work around that. I'll show you the example I did for myself. So when the lead comes into my platform, Chrissy, who's my AI, sends an email. Hey, Jeff, I work with Jeff Mills, CEO at Smart AI, and he asked me to connect. How would you like to add an extra 10 to 20 extra sales appointments in as little as 20 to 45 days? With our AI agents, it's easy to re-engage leads who showed interest in your webinar, services, or products completely hands-free. We can even find new clients as well. If you're curious about seeing it in action, Jeff's free ebook, Maximizing Sales with AI, a $47 value, shares real-world insights and case studies. Can I send you Jeff's ebook? It's 100% free gift. Just reply back. So that's the offer. What we're trying to do is get people to download the ebook, because when they download the ebook, that's where the magic happens. Because when they go to my page to get my ebook, they're going to put their name, their phone number, and their email address to get my free ebook. We're going to squeeze that information out of them because we don't have all that information. All we have is their email. So we're going to squeeze that information out of them. And when we get the name, the phone number, and email, this is what's going to happen. They're going to get a phone call in about 4 minutes after they've opted in. We've programmed it. So 4 minutes after they've requested the ebook, they're getting called by my AI agent. And I'll demo that for you guys in a minute. They're also going to get a text message where they're going to be able to book an appointment on my calendar and jump on a call with me and do an AI audit for their business. So the whole point of this whole thing, the whole point of creating this cold email system is to find leads, give them value, give them something for free, give them a free report. So that's the way I'm doing it. Give them a free report. That report, that ebook I have is amazing, has great content in it, and they're going to learn so much by looking at it and reading it. And every page of that free report says, book a time on Jeff's calendar. So they go to my calendar and they book an AI audit call with me. And then I'll have the opportunity to do a deep dive AI audit with them. And if it makes sense during that call, I will make an offer to them and they will hopefully say yes. And they want to hire me for my AI services. And then we go and we build a platform for them. And we do the same thing we did that they came through. We build a system for them, whatever that system makes sense for them. We have, like I said, 7 different choices of things that can come through. So once you respond to the AI, I responded. I said, what did I say? I said, sure. Do I know? So I responded with Chrissy. I sent her an email. Sure. Do I know Jeff Mills? And what does she say back? It's kind of hard to follow the thread here. Let me see if I can find a better email thread. Okay, here we go, right here. So here's that first email I got right from Chrissy. And I said, sure, sounds great. Thanks. So she says, do you want the ebook? I said, sure, sounds great. Thanks, Chrissy. And then she says, that's fantastic to hear, Jeff. I'm sending over Jeff Mills's ebook right now. I hope you find it packed with value, insights that can scale your business. If you have any questions after reading, or there's any specific things you'd like to discuss, feel free to reach out. Enjoy the read. Pretty rad. So then what happens next is I get the email right here from Chrissy. Hey, Jeff, thanks for replying back. Just wanted to send you over the ebook. And here's the link to the ebook to go and download it. So they come over to the website. And here's the ebook over here. And they can get the ebook, put their name, phone number, email address in here. And they pop that information in. The AI does its follow-up. And we've got a lead closer to getting a discovery call booked. We're adding value to their life before they get to know, like, and trust us. We're getting them to know, like, and trust us by showing them how we use AI as an AI automation company. And they can start to imagine what it's going to be like for them to start using AI, doing the same thing that I just did to them. Okay. So that's pretty rad how that works. And then I could go back in here and see Chrissy. She messaged me a little bit later, and I didn't ask her to follow up. She said, "Hey Jeff, just checking in to see if you received the ebook I sent over. Let me know if there's anything else you need or want to discuss." My AI is following up. The biggest problem that business owners are not doing, is they're not following up. So it talked to the lead through email. Then it sent me and delivered the ebook through email. Then it followed up with me like 34, I don't know how many hours it was, a couple hours later. And it said, "Did you get the ebook I sent you? Did you have any questions?" And I wrote it back. I wrote her back. I said, "I got it." I wrote her back and I said, "I got it." And she says, "Great to hear you got it, Jeff. Whenever you have a moment after diving into the ebook, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you're interested, we could set up a quick call to discuss how AI can specifically benefit your business and streamline your process. Just let me know a good time for you." This is my AI doing the work of a human being. Do you guys understand how amazingly powerful this is? This email did not go into the spam box. It went right into my Gmail account. It showed up. It's going to get read. And then it's going to have a dialogue. Not everyone's going to die, right? There's going to be a massive amount of people who just ignore the cold email. That's why you got to send a lot of emails, right? But that's how this system works. You guys, this system, the Smart Radar, is the solution for every business owner. And it's not what we're talking about today. To be honest with you, this is just like the brand newest version, the newest product we'd introduced in Smart. We just built this, you guys. We just built this. And so I wanted to show it to you as like the next big thing that we're going to be doing to get you guys excited about it. But it's not the passive money maker. It's just one of the 7 different things. Wow, we've been on this webinar for 41 minutes, and I've taken all that time just to show you the first thing. I promise we'll go a lot faster. Sorry if I'm boring you guys. I don't mean to bore you. And let's get back over and see what else can I show you. I guess I can show you the next thing on the PowerPoint slides. So let's get back into that. So we're going to go back over to here, and we're going to share the screen for the PowerPoint slides. And we're going to do this one, and we're going to share that again. All right. So here we go. Back on that one. So that was Smart Radar. It finds leads, follows up with those leads, gives them a free report, gets them to, talks to them, and eventually I'll show you how the AI phone call works, and I'll demonstrate for you guys that too. All right, what's next? Let's go click on the next one. All right, Smart Reels Studio. This is another brand new product. This one creates professional podcasts and audio content effortlessly with what we call our Smart Reels Studio. So we now have a division of our company where we use AI to create podcasts for business owners and people who don't want to create a podcast or don't have time to get on an interview, or they're nervous about getting on an interview, or they just want to have an AI talk about their business. And you might be asking yourself, well, Jeff, how can an AI talk about your business when it doesn't know anything about it? Well, we feed the AI PDFs, blog posts, ebooks, even the website of the business owner, or even a webinar of a business owner. And then podcast hosts go in and they create a podcast. And, it takes a little bit of time, but once we've got the podcast audio built, it has a male voice, a female voice, and then we add an intro, like a music intro to the podcast. We add sound effects, professional voiceover, making it easy to push that podcast audio out to your audience. So you can send it to all the podcasting platforms, and you can create multiple episodes doing it that way. I'm going to go find on my computer my podcast. I'm going to see if I can get the audio to come through. So I'm going to, let's see here. We're going to go to I'm just looking on another screen here, so bear with me. I'm going to find, here it is. So I'm going to put this, I got to put it on a window I can share. So just give me a second to turn off the screen share a second. Hey, I'm going to bring this, present it. Let's see if I can present it. We're going to do this. To share the audio, share the screen or tab instead. So we have to do the entire screen. All right. So we'll just open this up. Turn on share audio. Pick our screen and hit share. Okay. So this is all my files. So this is my audio podcast. Listen to this. Now I got to make sure that the audio is coming through. Can you guys confirm? Since I'm sharing this screen, I want to make sure that the media player is going to come through as well. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. I'll restart that. Here we go. I'm just going to play a few minutes of it.
Welcome to the Smart AI Podcast, where we dive into the world where artificial intelligence, automation, and digital marketing combine to save you time and make you more money. Listen in as we explore cutting-edge strategies, breakthrough innovations, and AI-driven tools that help businesses grow faster, smarter, and more efficiently. In today's episode, we do a full chapter-by-chapter analysis from Jeff Mills' new ebook called Maximizing Sales with AI. Now let's turn it over to your hosts, Mia and Marcus, as they guide us through today's AI-powered discovery.
All right, so are you ready to jump into this ebook all about AI and sales? We're doing a deep dive into Maximizing Sales with AI, which is the ebook by Jeff Mills.
Yeah.
And he is just packing this ebook with strategies for entrepreneurs, agencies, and really anyone serious about selling online.
Yeah. And this isn't just some hype.
Right.
This ebook is all about how to actually use it.
Totally.
What really impressed me was that
Yeah.
Jeff actually uses real world examples. And
Right.
he shares results from his own experience using these tools.
Absolutely. And he starts out with that quote from Mark Cuban.
Yes.
And he's basically saying, like, you're going to become a dinosaur if you ignore AI, and it's a little over the top.
It makes you think, though.
It does.
It makes you think.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the point of the whole ebook.
Okay, guys. Anyone's mind blown on this? Going full screen on this one. Got to go full screen on this one because my mind gets blown every time I do this. You guys, everything you just heard was 100% made by AI. The music intro that started was AI. That music intro I made with a company called Suno. I just typed in a little prompt and it made that introduction with that little jazz funk beat. Okay. It's a great intro. It took me 10 seconds to make it. Cost me probably a penny to make it. Then I went to 11 Labs and I grabbed a voice. I think it's called Brian. That's the name of the voice. And I used Brian's voice to do the podcast intro. And he introed the podcast. And then I used our other service to make the AI that then does the Dialogue Duo podcast. And that podcast, I think, what's the audio say? It's about a 11, 12-minute podcast where they dissect my whole ebook and talk about my ebook. And they go chapter by chapter. And each chapter they discuss things in the ebook and they bring out highlights and points and they make me look really good. And then we have an outro. So at the very end of the podcast, the very end, let's see what happens.
AI automation tools and strategies
You can use in your business right now to make more sales and work smarter, not harder. Are you ready to embrace the future of selling?
Thanks for tuning in to the Smart AI Podcast with Mia and Marcus, where we help you save time and make more money with the power of AI, automation, and marketing. To learn more about powerful AI automation tools and strategies, visit smairt.ai today. Because remember, it's not smart unless it has AI.
All AI. 100% of everything you just heard was all done with AI. And we are now offering this as a product called the Smart Reels Studio, where we can build an AI podcast around your products, your ebooks, your websites, your PDFs. And we put the music in it. We put the announcer in it. We put the podcast speakers in it. And then if you even want us to send it and broadcast it out to all the podcast directories, we can do that. That's like an upsell, and we can do that as well. So whose mind was just blown with that? Like who got that and just got like super pumped, super excited about that? I mean, man, what a time we are living in, ladies and gentlemen. What a time we are living in to be able to do stuff like that. All right, let's keep moving. What's next? So the next one is we've got the smart receptionist. So the smart receptionist is basically automating your phone systems with a smart receptionist, an AI that answers your phone. This AI solution answers inbound calls, provides support, books appointments, gives pricing information, or transfers calls to human staff when necessary. It's your 24/7 virtual assistant. All right. That sounds pretty cool. Question for you guys. Are you sometimes so busy you can't answer your phone? Are you on a webinar like I'm on right now? And if my phone was ringing and someone called the office line, I couldn't answer that call. Are you a busy business owner that's like, maybe you're a service business and you run out and you do like dryer repair, or you do, you're a plumber and you're underneath some sink somewhere and you can't get to your phone because you're wrenching on something. And maybe you're just a solopreneur and you don't really have a secretary or an office staff that can answer phone calls for you while you're out doing your thing. And there's a statistic on it that says, 47% of phone calls that come into an office to a business get missed. It's massive, a massive amount of missed calls. So now you solve that problem by putting an AI assistant into your phone system. I'm going to show you what my AI assistant sounds like. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you all for the very first time what my AI assistant does for us and show it to you live on this webinar so you can check it out. So we're going to pull up my company. We're going to call it. We're going to put it on speakerphone. Listen to this.
You've reached the office of Smart AI, where we automate your business with conversational AI agents. 1 second while I connect you to a helpful agent. Please stand by.
Recognize that voice? That's Brian from 11 Labs.
Hey, thanks for connecting. My name is Chrissy at Smart AI. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hey, what's up, Chrissy? My name is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Great to meet you. How can I assist you today? Are you curious about how AI can enhance your business operations?
Actually, yeah, that's why I was calling. I'm trying to see if there's a way I could figure out the best strategy for myself.
Absolutely. We can help you identify the best strategy for your business with AI. Our done-for-you model simplifies AI adoption, so you can focus on what you do best while we handle the complexities. Could you share a bit about your current challenges or goals? This will help us tailor a solution that fits your needs perfectly. And if you're interested, we can book a quick discovery call to dive deeper into this. What does your schedule look like?
Well, my biggest challenges right now, I would say, is not generating enough leads and not being able to follow up with all the leads I do generate.
I completely understand. Lead generation and follow-up can be tough challenges. Our AI-driven solutions can help streamline this process for you. For instance, our conversational SMS AI agents can engage with leads in real time, answering their questions instantly and qualifying them before you even step in. This means you can focus on high-quality leads while the AI handles the initial interactions. Additionally, we offer AI-enhanced appointment booking agents that can fill your sales calendar seamlessly. This ensures that no lead falls through the cracks and that you never miss an opportunity. Would you like to explore these solutions further? We can set up a quick discovery call to discuss how our services can specifically address your needs. What date and time work for you?
Actually, can you transfer me to a live human? I want to actually talk to the owner of the company. I have some specific questions I want to have them address. Is that possible? Can you transfer me?
I understand you'd like to speak with someone directly. I can certainly transfer you to a live representative. Just a quick note that if you don't get a live person, you may need to leave a voicemail. Would you like me to go ahead and transfer you now?
Yeah, please transfer me now.
Transferring the call now. Please enter your.
So, because I'm talking from the phone that I called from, it's going to go to voicemail. Who's having epiphanies on this webinar? Who is seeing the writing on the wall about being a dinosaur if you don't move to this technology? Did that AI voice sound as human as possible? Young girl, very helpful, can answer questions. And yeah, she stumbled through a few sentences and kind of ran them on. I'm not going to worry about that because I'm about solving people's problems. And to worry about the technical side of making everything absolutely perfect and fooling people into thinking that's a human, that's not what I'm about. I'm about giving people the information they need and giving it to them quickly and solving their problems and getting them on a call with me or getting them to transfer a live call to me. So this AI answers all the questions I have about my business. It will try to book them to a sales call or a discovery call where I can, deep dive AI audit about what they do. And then it can also live transfer calls to me or my staff in my office, and so that they can take the call and talk to that lead. That, my friends, is mind-blowing. That, my friends, is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And we just now launched that. That's the Smart Receptionist. It's a new product we just loaded up into our repertoire, and you can use it in your business. Okay, Smart Revive. This is where our system goes out there, and what it does is it calls and engages, not calls, but you can also do a phone call if you wanted to. But we use SMS. So we take leads that are in our database, and it re-engages those leads, and it gets them to take action. So this tool is an AI conversational tool that reconnects with prospects or clients who didn't convert initially. Maybe they watched a webinar. Maybe they opted in to your free ebook. Maybe they you went to a seminar and you met like 15, 20 people and you got their business cards and you wanted to send all those 15 people information about your business. You can add them to your CRM, push one button, and they're all going to get followed up with an SMS AI agent who's going to talk to them. And the AI agent is going to try to get them to book a call with you. Okay. So it turns opportunities into business opportunities by AI SMSing, conversating with people. It's reviving old leads. It's reviving people who are in your funnels, but never popped up to the top and did anything. And it directly engages them with conversation. So Ryan, who's one of my friends and also our client, he put our Smart Revive agent to work for him. He reached out in 4 business days to 122 people, sending text messages. The AI talked to 37 of those people. It booked over 15 calendar appointments automatically on his calendar. And then Ryan and his brother showed up on those calendar calls. They talked to those people. They found out what those people needed, and they upsold and provided, different programs and masterminds and coaching to those people, and was able to pull in $26,000 in sales because the AI booked their appointments on the calendar for them. This is amazing follow-up in action. You guys seen the power of that, how AI can do the work for you through text messaging, talking to clients, engaging those clients, and then moving them into a booked call. And then the business owner shows up on that book call, finds out what their problems are, offers them solutions, and you get to make money. All right. A med spa did the same thing. A med spa took their old database of customers, and what they did is they had AI reach out to their existing database. I don't know how big the list was, but they reached out to the AI through the AI SMS message. They revived a bunch of leads into conversations. And out of those conversations, they were able to book 84 appointments to the med spa in 14 days. So the med spa is dark. The rooms are empty. There's nobody home. There's nobody coming into the med spa to get any treatment. But all of a sudden, by using AI to start engaging old leads with a special offer, a new treatment, something that's going to get them excited about coming back, the next 2 weeks is filled every single day, every single room with 84 appointments. This is a real case study. This happens to businesses that use AI. If you're a business that has a service like this, you need to use Smart Revive to bring people back to your store, to your office, to your dentistry, to your cosmetic surgery, to whatever product and service you offer, and get them to re-engage and spend more money with you and find a solution. Okay, you can use this on webinars. So when people come to your webinars and they don't buy on your webinar, well, then you can use AI to follow up through an SMS. Hey, this is Mark over at XYZ Company. We saw you were on the webinar with Jeff the other day. Just wanted to get your opinion. What'd you think about the webinar? And then, oh, I liked it a lot. Oh, tell me more about that. Like, what did you like? I like that AI can solve massive lead generation and follow-up problems. That's fantastic. Tell me about your business. Like, do you have a business? Yeah, I have a business. What does your business do? I sell trusts to business owners to help them protect their assets and their property and, save money on taxes. Well, that's a great business model. So let me show you a couple ways how AI could help you with that business. And here's one way. Here's a second way. I think it'd be really important that you jump on a call with Jeff, and he can show you how AI can assist you doing that. He might even give you a special offer because you did watch that webinar, but you decided not to purchase. Was there a reason why you decided not to purchase on that webinar? Yeah, I got busy. The kids were running in. I didn't have time, and I forgot the link, and I just got, emails piled up. I just haven't had a chance. So if we gave you another opportunity to get started, maybe even a special offer, or maybe even a payment plan, would that be something you'd be interested in talking to our team about so we can get you started with the program? Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, great. Let's look at your schedule. Let's look at a calendar. And the AI will do this through SMS and book them on my schedule, put them on my calendar. I show up. I got someone who's hot, that's been on my webinar or knows what I'm selling and just needs a better offer or a payment plan or just is ready to go. He's just going to pay full price. So I can make those choices in real time, how I'm going to treat those leads, you guys. This is amazing technology. You guys, I love what we do. Nobody knows we have what we have, but now we're putting it out there in the world and you're seeing it in real time. Next example, Smart Relay. Effortlessly take leads from a paid Facebook ad, and we generate a brand new lead from a Facebook ad. And then our bot starts having conversations with that lead the moment that lead gets created through Facebook and opts in through the Facebook lead generation ad. They put their name, their phone number, email address, and the form capture that Facebook has. And then the bot can call them, it can SMS them, and it can book them to a call to action. It can take them through a process. It can get them to go to a website. It can get them to go fill out an application. The bot is there to direct people to do a CTA, a call to action, based on the Facebook ad they just came and saw. And we're going to be coming back to the Smart Relay product because that's what our passive money-making machine is doing. It's generating leads through a Facebook ad. It's having the AI conversate with those leads. And I'll show this to you guys. I'll show it to you, everything that's talking to those leads in conversations. And what we do with our Smart Relay for other businesses that want this product is we also can provide those businesses if you don't have a sales team, we'll actually give you a sales team for free. So we'll generate leads for you through Facebook. Number one. Well, number two, conversate with those leads through our AI and get them excited about getting on a sales call with your team. We'll book those people to a sales call. We'll put a real human salesperson in a seat who will call that lead at the appointment time and sell your products and services for free. Now, we don't do the Facebook ads and the AI for free, but we do give you the closer for free. And you're just going to pay a fee on every sale that gets made. A commission will be paid on every sale that closer closes for your business. We're talking about high ticket sales here, coaching programs, high ticket coaching programs, high ticket courses, things that are being sold for probably $1,000 to $10,000 to $20,000. And our team will learn your product, sell your product for you. You only pay us a commission when a sale is made. Okay, pretty powerful, right? If you have your own sales team, of course, you can put them in place. You don't need our sales team. You use your own. That's fine. Okay, that's what Smart Relay does. Let's go to the next one. Smart Reach Voice. This is cool because let me take my picture off here. This allows you to bring voice interaction to your websites with Smart Reach Voice, which replaces traditional text chat widgets. You guys have seen these text chat widgets that are on a website, and you talk to the widget, and it's either a human or it's now AI that can give information. Well, that was like 2 years ago that was popular, and it still is popular today. But we've one-upped it. We've gone a little bit better. Or now we have a voice AI that can sit on your website and answer questions through voice, directly speaking to you, and through desktop, through your tablet, through your mobile phone. And it can also do outbound phone calls. So we can also put, how we called my phone and we talked to Chrissy on the AI on the phone. Well, we can also send Chrissy to do outbound phone calls and talk to business owners and talk to our leads through a live phone call outbound. Okay. Smart Reach Voice. Let me demo this for you guys and show you how that works. Let me pull up a website here, and then we're going to get that going in here. All right, now we're going to share this screen so you guys can see it. All right, so this is our smart voice demo page. So I could send my prospects to this page where I could have this little floating chat, this audio box right here. It's just kind of floating and moving right there. You see how it's kind of got a little bit of movement to it. I can put that on any website. And so instead of clicking down here to chat with an agent down here like we have, okay, we can now just instantly talk to an agent. And then I have my calendar here because that's going to be important. You'll see in a second why. I got to activate my microphone.
Hey, thanks for connecting. My name is Chrissy at Smart AI. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hey, Chrissy, this is Jeff.
So I hear you want to try out our demo of how a voice assistant can help you grow and automate your business. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard about it, so I just came over to check it out.
Great. I'll need a little bit of information to tailor the demo for you. What is the name of your business?
It's Mark's Pet Boarding.
Awesome. Can you tell me a bit more about what Mark's Pet Boarding does and how it helps pet owners? The more details you provide, the better I can tailor this demo.
Yeah, sure. So we allow people to go on vacation, take time out, go away for a night, and we take care of their furry friends. So we have playgrounds for the dogs. We have separate areas for the dogs and the cats. We feed the animals. We walk the animals. We play with the animals so that people, when they go on vacation, have a peace of mind that their animals are being well cared for while they're gone.
Thank you for that detailed overview. It sounds like you provide a wonderful service that gives pet owners peace of mind while they're away. Okay, now that I have some details about your company, we're going to role play and pretend you are calling me to get info about your business. Are you ready to get started?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Thanks for calling Mark's Pet Boarding. My name is Chrissy. How can I help you today?
Yeah, we're going to be going on vacation here in a couple of weeks. We're just checking you guys out to see, what your pet boarding business is doing.
I'm glad you're considering us for your pet boarding needs. Have you been shopping around for solutions for a while, or are you just getting started?
We've been using some other outfit down the street, but their service gone down the train, down the tubes, man. So we're just looking for something better.
I understand. It sounds like you're seeking a more reliable solution for your pet boarding needs. Based on what you've told me, it sounds like you need a place that provides excellent care and attention for your pets while you're away. Let me show you how Mark's Pet Boarding can help with that. We offer tailored care for pets, including separate areas for dogs and cats, playtime, feeding, and walking. Our facilities are designed to ensure your pets are safe, happy, and well cared for. Plus, we have an easy booking system so you can reserve your spot quickly without any hassle. Would you like to know more about our services, or perhaps schedule a visit to see our facilities?
Yeah, I think we should come in there.
That sounds like a great plan. Visiting our facility will give you a chance to see how we operate and meet our staff. Would you like to book a call to talk to someone further, or perhaps come in during the weekend if so? We can find a time that works for you.
Yeah, let's do it during the week.
Fantastic. So this concludes the role play. What did you think?
My mind is blown how you did all that without getting any information from a website, just from me talking to you.
Great feedback. So this is just a brief way how Smart AI can assist your business by putting our helpful AI assistants to work. Once you become a client, I'd be fully trained on your business model with a complete FAQ file and be instructed on how I can best lead your potential clients to your desired solutions. Plus, our voice AI agents can live inside your phone, doing outbound phone calls or receive inbound calls, answering questions and moving people into solutions or bookings. I think a great next step is to book a simple discovery call with our team, which will allow us to identify the best uses of AI so you can get more appointments on your sales calendar, follow up with prospects, and revive old clients with our AI follow-ups.
Okay, how do I do that?
You can find a time in the calendar below our chat button to schedule a discovery call within the next 24 to 48 hours. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at our pricing and how our done-for-you approach makes our solutions super easy for you. It was my pleasure being your AI voice assistant today, and I look forward to becoming your new AI agent when you join the Smart AI family soon. Book that call on the calendar now. I hope you enjoyed the demo, and have a fantastic day to goodbye.
You guys, this technology is fantastic. Nobody knows it exists. We built it. We have it. Share it with your friends. Join our affiliate program. Let people know we are here to serve the world with our AI technology, because nobody is doing what we're doing. And you are the first to see this stuff. So we got to keep the train moving. We're already over an hour, you guys. So just stay with me. We're almost finished. All right. So using, let me share the right screen here. So using AI to do outbound phone calls and use that kind of the idea of having that smart reach, get out there and call people and talk to people. This is our friend Roland. So Roland is not a client of mine. I just want to make that clear, but he is a friend, and he's I've met him. I know who he is. He knows who I am. This is what he did with a phone calling AI. He had AI reach out to 2,000 customers that recently bought a product. The AI voice called them. It generated 193 people to come to a sales call, or like a training call or a coaching call, whatever you want to call it. And then on those calls, their sales teams did their presentations, and they were able to book out and receive $383,000 in sales, because the speed and scale, the profitability is like nothing we've ever seen before. So imagine you have a bunch of hot leads that just bought a product from you, and you have AI call those people, have a conversation, find the interested people who would be open. Look, only 193, less than 10% of the 2,000 leads decided to get on a phone call. But that small fraction of 10% got on a phone call, and probably another 10% of those people bought something on that upsell coaching call. And that produced well over $250,000 in sales, you guys. Okay. These are what makes me so excited about AI, the things that we can do, the power that AI can bring us. All right. The last one is the big one, the money generating system that we are all here to learn. Sorry, it's taken me an hour and 8 minutes to get here, but we are finally here. The smart passive money machine. This is similar to that smart relay product I talked to you about earlier, where we're generating leads on Facebook. Then we're having AI talk to those leads, and then we're pushing those people into a program. So here's how this works. When you join our program, we're going to do all the work for you. We're going to do the Facebook ads. We're going to set it up, and you can join what's called a co-op. A co-op is you're basically buying a share of ad spend. And for the share of ad spend you pay for, we're going to generate a bunch of leads. And based on how much you pay for your ad share space, you'll get so many positions in the co-op, or what I call rotations, where your link is going to be shown to a hot prospect who's chasing the offer they saw on Facebook. And I'll show you what this looks like in a second so you can see how it works. We came up with this concept 2 months ago, actually 3 months ago, and it was just an idea. Okay. It was just an idea. And I'm like, I wonder if I could build this. And so I did a webinar very similar to this. It wasn't as long, but it was very similar to this. And I explained to everybody what I wanted to create. And I could see in the interactions with people, a lot of people were very skeptical about this. They're like, I don't know, Jeff, is this going to work? You want me to beta test this thing? Well, listen, we did it. We had beta testers. We had several people join us, and we got amazing results that generated over $128,000 in refunds coming to individuals who participated and came through our system. It is quite remarkable. So I'm going to show you the smairt AI passive money machine and basically exactly how it works. So let me show you my screen, and we're going to jump into that. So let me get out of this screen. Go over here, refresh the screen here. I'll share my screen here in just a second, you guys. All right, so I'm sharing my screen here. We're going to go into my account. All right, so here we're going to go into my contacts. And we can see here, John, let's see the latest activity. Let's find someone. So John Gellner, 5 minutes ago. This guy went to a Facebook ad. I'll show you the Facebook ad in a second. He went to a Facebook ad, and he had a conversation with the AI. So here we're seeing this as it happened just a few minutes ago. This is 10:46 a.m. Okay. So he responded to the Facebook ad. He gave his name, email, phone number in the Facebook ad. Chrissy, our AI agent, reached out. Hey, this is Chrissy from SCTC Pros. Looks like you filled out our form on Facebook researching the tax refund. What we're doing is we're finding people who are owed money because they were sick during the pandemic, and the government is giving them up to $32,000 in refunds and credits based off if they were self-employed and they were sick and their family was sick and their kids were home from school during the pandemic. Those qualifications give them the ability to possibly get up to $32,000. So we're going to help these people, give them found money. People love getting free money, right? So then ask, is this John? And then we sent them an email that has a link to our system. He didn't respond. 10:49 a.m. He didn't respond. 30 minutes later, hey, John, just checking back. What's the biggest problem business owners aren't doing? They're not following up. Our AI is programmed to follow back up 30 minutes later. Hey, John, just checking back. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time a little while ago. Are you still here? I'm here, Chrissy. I love those words. And then we said, great. Do you have a moment to chat about the tax credit program? Yes, I do. Great. How's your Thursday going so far? Oh, it's okay. Glad to hear that you're doing okay. So did you file a 1099 or a Schedule C for your business in 2021? I did, but I have attorneys still doing some tax issues on it. I'm sure I'm not approved for it. That's good that you're getting professional help with your taxes. Even with ongoing issues, you still might qualify for the tax credit if you had to miss work due to COVID-19 related issues like illness or caring for someone. It's worth checking out. Sure, what do I need to do? Guys, this is why AI is so amazing. He is talking to Chrissy, not realizing he's talking to an AI. He's getting solutions. He's finding solutions to his problem of making more money or getting found money. He doesn't care who he's talking to. He cares about the solution. So what do you need to do? All you need to do is watch a short video that explains everything. Fill out a simple form to see if you qualify. It only takes a couple minutes. Would you like me to send you the link to get started? Sure, thank you. You're welcome. Here's the link. And this is our rotator link. So when people click on this link, it goes into a slot. You know, for everyone who has a position in the co-op, you get a spot. You get a slot in the co-op, right? And so then for every position, that rotates. Everyone that clicks on that link, it goes to the next person's website. And it just rotates through all the clicks and all the positions. And so everyone's getting the leads funneling through their clicks. And then if the right lead lands on your account, on your co-op spot, and they click on that link and they go to the website and they fill out the application, that lead will show up in your back office. And then if they're getting a big refund, you earn a percentage of that. So here's how that works. The company, it's called SETC Pros, SETC Pros. They're paying out a 30% commission of what they make processing these accounts. So let's give a real easy, simple scenario. Let's say an individual was due $10,000 in a refund that's coming back to them. So SETC takes what's called a contingency fee. They take 20% contingency fee to get everything processed and handle everything so they don't have to do any work. That's the benefit. We just handle it all. And then the money comes from the Internal Revenue Service and the IRS and the Department of Revenue, and they get a check or a direct deposit in their bank account from the IRS. A couple months later. It's about an 8 to 20 week process because just IRS is so backed up. So $10,000 was the refund. SETC Pros is going to take 20%, and then you're going to get 30% of what they made. Okay, so let's say 20% of 10,000 is $2,000. So you're going to get 30% of that $2,000. So what does that equal to be? What is that, like a little bit less than 1,000? Let's call like $700 to $600 is your fee that you're going to collect on that one lead that was processed. Okay. So this is going on every single day, 24 hours a day, around the clock. I'm going to show you the Facebook ads next. Okay. So we're going to go over to here. Anyway, so like that's how it worked. You see the conversation. Basically, the conversation stopped because if it says, hey, if you need any other questions, feel free to ask. So we got this guy to the finish line, and now hopefully he clicked on that link, and hopefully he filled out the application, and it'll show up in our back office. So let's take you through the process. Let me find another window. I'm going to share this tab instead, and we're going to go to Ads Manager on Facebook. So we didn't have all this. I couldn't show you guys all this, 2-3 months ago because it was just an idea. It was just a theory. Could this work? All right. Could we get this to work? And we can set the date here, like in the last, 10 days. We're generating leads at $1.47, $2.21 a Facebook lead. So you understand that? We're generating leads that need to get these refunds. It's only costing $2.21, $1.47. to get these leads. Okay, so what do these leads look like? What are these leads responding to? All right. So we're going to go into this one. We're going to go edit the ad set. Actually, we don't want to edit the ad set. We want to edit the ads. We want to look at the ads. I'm going to show you guys the ads. All right, so here's what the ads look like. It's kind of small over here. Maybe I can put it up in a Facebook post with comments. So someone's surfing Facebook, death scrolling, and they see this ad, self-employment tax credit pros. Hey, freelancers, gig workers, sole proprietors, maximize your self-employment tax credit. That's SETC Pros actually calling me right now. They're like, maximize your self-employment tax credit. Our experts will handle it all, from eligibility assessment to filing, ensuring you get up to $32,220 in refunds. No documents needed, just a simple application process. Check your eligibility today. So this is the ad they see. And when they, see the ad, they can click on apply now, right here, apply now. And it's going to pop up a form where they can learn more. This is called a Facebook lead form. And then they can put their information here by saying continue. And then here they're going to put their information in right here. Okay. And once they put their name, last name, email, and phone number in here, and they click continue, they get our privacy policy, and then they submit. And then it says, thanks, you're all set. You can exit the form and visit our website for more info. So when I click visit the website, it's going to go through the rotator link, and I'm going to land on a spot in the co-op. Look at that. So I'm on someone's co-op spot right now. I just took the spot. I took a rotation, unfortunately, but that's for the demo. And this is our website where we're processing. Here's the application people fill out, and they just fill out these applications. And then I'm going to get a text message from Chrissy, who's going to ask me if I need help, just like you saw in the example where I shared here with John. It's going to have a conversation just like this. And some of these leads ask a lot of questions, and some of these leads are very detailed questions. Okay. So that's how that works, you guys. And that's what we're doing. So let's sum it up as we wrap up the call and kind of get you guys to the finish line. We generate leads through a Facebook ad. Those leads opt in, give us name, phone number, email address. Those leads then show up on a in a spreadsheet. We have a spreadsheet that we built. So when those leads come through, I don't know how to block off all this info here. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, there we go. So when those leads come in, here they all are. And they show up on the spreadsheet. And you can see as I'm scrolling down here, all the notes and the dates and time. Look how many leads we generated, you guys, in the last 5 weeks since we started the co-op. 534 leads. And we have name, email, phone number. And our AI is following up with these people. It follows up if they don't respond to the first text message. Then it follows up again. After that, if they ignore the second text message, it does a third time. And then sometimes I come in there and I send a push message to everybody who's just completely disengaged. And I get them woken up and they come back and our AI just takes over after that. So we're using this spreadsheet so that all of our team that's part of the co-op has transparency. They can see all the leads that are coming in. And what we let you do is we want you to go into the back office where all the leads show up and see if these leads show up in your back office. And then you put your name in here. Hey, this is claimed by Jeff. This lead showed up in my back office. Don't call this lead. So that everyone in the co-op has the ability to go back and call these leads and get even more sales manually. You don't have to do it, but I think it's great because we got over 534 leads and a massive amount of them have not engaged the AI. So to give you the numbers, out of 534 leads, the AI is probably engaged with, last number I looked at, the AI is probably engaged with about 148 of them and had conversations with them. So that means there's over 400 people that didn't have conversations that just chose to ignore talking to the bot. So I'm not going to miss that opportunity. I'm going to get on my phone and I'm going to call as many of these people as I can and get them to go to the application through my specific link in the co-op. I have my own link. I just give them my link and I'm going to walk them through, answer their questions and get them to sign up in the co-op, or not the co-op, the application to get their refund. And I'm going to get paid. Okay. So do you think it works? Let me show you the back office of my account. So I'm going to go back to screen share here. Well, I probably wasn't showing you guys oh yeah, I was. You know what? I wasn't showing you guys the back end. Darn it. I wasn't paying attention to chat to see that you guys were saying you can't see my screen. So this is the Facebook ad. Hopefully I showed you guys that. Let me go back and share this all again. Right. We're going to make an edit here just for the recording. I'm going to go back and do this in the recording. I wasn't paying attention to my screen share to see if I was sharing everything with you guys. So we're going to go back into the ads account and we're going to show you guys that. So we have an ad that looks like this. This is the ad that people see. And then we broke that ad down by asking Facebook to show us that ad with posts. So then we said, this is what the Facebook ad looks like right here. So forgive me for repeating this because it didn't show on the screen before. So here we have it. Here the ad. And then when people go through this ad, they click on the button here that says apply now. They fill out some information, name, email, phone number. It's not going to show it now because I already filled it out. But once they fill out their name and their phone number and their email address, they can click visit website. And then it takes people to the SCT Pros website, which is going through an affiliate link on a rotation. And that link is then, if that lead goes here and fills out the application, that's how we make money. And then what we do is for transparency, we put all the leads into a spreadsheet, which you can see here. 534 leads have been generated. And you can call these leads if you want. And what we do is we let these leads go 5 days. After 5 days, you can look at the date and time. This is the date and time stamp right here. After 5 days, anyone in the co-op can just reach out to 5 leads a day and call these leads. Just to keep it fair, 5 leads a day. You can call these leads if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. And you could get them to go through your affiliate link so they go into your account and you get the 30% override of what SCTC Pros collects, and you get that override, and it's going to show up in your account. Okay, so that I had to go back and re-explain that because I didn't think I was sharing my screen. So sorry to make the webinar a little bit longer, but that's how that works. Okay, So I was going to show you guys the proof. The proof is in the pudding, right? As they would say. So we are going to, gotta give me a second because I got all these. I'm so glad I have all these screens open so I can just be totally confused. We're going to stop the slideshow for a second here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up another tab. We're going to go into our back office. We're going to log into the portal. And then we're going to go back into our tab over here. We're going to present that screen. We're going to share this screen. Share that screen. Okay, so now this is the screen, you guys. This is my affiliate back office. So I personally have collected 17 leads that want to fill out the application. They fill out the application and they want to get a refund. I have $28,000 on my personal account that's going back in refunds to the consumers. And I will make my percentage. Once SETC takes their 20% contingency fee, I will get the traditional 30% of that 20% will go to me. All right. So I'm looking to make, in this particular example, between $1,000 and $2,000 when all that's set up. Okay. Now, that's not the big number. What the big number is all the people who are involved in the co-op, which is right here, sub-affiliate leads. These are my sub-accounts. So you can see I've got 16 people underneath me selling, marketing, or some of the percentage of those are in the co-op. Not all of those people, not all of those 16 people in the co-op, but all these people are promoting SETC Pros and sharing it with business owners who need to get a tax credit. And up to $32,000 these people are going to get back if they qualify. And it's generated 192 leads that have come into the back office. And it's generated $125,000. Every day this number gets bigger. And my goal by April 15th, when this program closes, my goal is to get people into the co-op, generate money for ad spend, because that's all you got to do. It's just like you're an investor. Basically, you're just an investor spending money to fund the ad spend, to generate more leads, because there are millions upon millions of people that need this credit that don't even know this program exists. So we're going to fill the ad spend with $5,000 to $10,000 a month ad spend every single month. And we're going to flood the account. We're going to generate tons of leads. Our AI is going to talk to all those people and move them to the process to fill out applications. And I want to see $1 million. I want this number to be $1 million by April 15th, 2025. If we did the math on that, $1 million, 20% contingency fee taken out, that's $200,000. And then I make 30% of that $200,000. So I'm collecting a little under $100,000. Let's call it $60,000 to $75,000 for just investing a little bit of money in ad spend. So if I invested $4,000 in ad spend and 4 to 8 weeks, 20 weeks later, I got a check for $20,000, would that be a good investment of my money, right? It's just simple math, you guys, right? Simple math. Would you spending a fraction of money for ad spend, $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and then down the road, as these applications get processed and pushed through the system, and the IRS is processing these applications, you're getting a commission for helping people get free money. And all you had to pay was just load up the ad spend. That's all that we're doing, is we're asking you guys to fund the ad spend, which then gives you so many positions in the rotator. And I'll break that down for you guys. So as you get these positions in the rotator, leads are coming into your system and you're seeing these results like we're seeing over here. I can go to my sub accounts and my sub affiliates, and I can see who's coming through. And that guy, John Gellner, who we just saw, we see that he came into George Bordy's account. and he doesn't have a refund yet because he just popped in his application. So it's going to take a minute to go through and find out if he's owed any money. Ken Jefferson just popped a $7,260 refund today while we're on the while we're on this webinar. Ken just popped a huge thing. So everything is transparent, you guys. Everything is fully transparent. You can see the leads that have come into your back office. You can see the leads inside of our spreadsheet. You can sit back and do nothing, and you're still going to get leads that show up into your back office that have refunds. And over a period of weeks, as everything gets processed, you're going to make money with this passive AI money machine. You don't have to talk to anybody if you don't want to. But for those of you who are ambitious and you really want to make a lot of money in this, you can actually get in there after 5 days. The leads have been in the process. The leads have been in the system in our spreadsheet. You can go into that spreadsheet and you can start calling the leads after they're 5 days old, 5 leads a day, and talk to those leads and get even more applications filled out for yourself and take those leads as your own by being a part of the co-op. If you did that every day and just spent, let's say you took 30 minutes a day to do that, and over the course of the next 7 months, because we have October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So we have 7 months until April 15th. And if we can process between $150,000 in refunds every month, I'm going to reach that goal of $1 million. And then you might have a goal of reaching a goal of $25,000 or $50,000 or $75,000 or $100,000. Okay, whatever your goal is. There's a guy in my account that's on his way right now to 6 figures in refunds processed as well, just on his own. Okay, he's not even in the co-op. He's not even participating in the co-op. He's just going there and talking to people and giving them his affiliate link. So this program is working, and you are invited to become a part of it. The whole part of this webinar was to show you the amazing things that AI can do to help you and business owners generate leads, follow up with leads, and then make you money. And for those of you who are looking for a business opportunity, a passive investment business opportunity, I can't guarantee you're going to make any money. So I have disclaimers, disclaimers. I cannot guarantee you're going to get any leads. I cannot guarantee the leads that land on your co-op are going to be qualified to get a refund. So you could get 0 leads and 0 refunds. That is a possibility. Probably won't happen, but it's a possibility. But I know for a fact, because everybody who joined the co-op already has tons of leads and tons of money. You just saw Ken Jefferson popped a $7,000 refund that's coming in that he's going to earn 30% of the 20% that SETC takes on that. Okay. So how does it work? What do you do next? How do you get started? Let's get to the special offer. You're saying, Jeff, just give me the link. My goodness, you've talked forever about this stuff. Show us what we need to do so we can get started. Thanks for asking that question. Here's what you need to do. So you're going to go to our website, which I'm going to show you here in a second. Our AI money machine will find high ticket. You want to find high ticket programs that pay you $1,000 to $100 per, sale, and have AI do the work for you. That's what we're doing. You can make money with AI doing all the work. And how we make money is by helping people get free money from the government that they're due because they were entrepreneurs, self-employed, and they were affected during the pandemic in 2021. So the tax year is 2021. So the leads come through Facebook leads, and you can get a position. I got to make one adjustment here. And that one adjustment is that we don't have a $5,000 position anymore. Yeah, So let me just go back and fix that. We have a $4,000 position with 40. Okay. Okay, so you can get a position in the co-op and you can invest whatever is going to make sense for you. Okay. I say the word invest because we're expecting you to get a return on your investment. If you're going to put $500 into this, then you're going to get some form of a return on your investment. You might make all of your $500 back in the first, couple weeks. It might take 3 weeks. It might take 4 weeks. I can't guarantee you how much of an investment you're going to get back. So I want to make that clear. It is a risk. You might break even. You might even lose money. So these are just, disqualifying questions and qualifiers that you got to understand. Every business has its risk, but so far so good. So far, of everybody who's gotten started with us, they're getting some massive refunds coming through, and they've all got, everyone's got their position in the co-op they paid earlier. They've got more than that money coming back to them. Okay. And sometimes we look in the back office and we can see that the lead's in process, and it might take a week or two for the IRS to process things. And then all of a sudden now we see that they're owed a refund, and that's going to make your percentages go up even higher. So by buying a $4,000 spot, you're getting the biggest position in the co-op, and you're getting 40 positions in the rotator. So your link will be seen 40 times more than everyone else, okay? Which means you're going to get the lion's share of the leads, which means you're going to see tons of money back in the refunds. On a $4,000 purchase, ad spend, co-op purchase, you're going to get a massive amount of leads that you don't have to talk to, that are just going to be followed up by our AI for you. So you just decide what you want to pay. What do you want to invest? Do you want to invest $4,000, $3,000, $2,000, $1,000, $500, $250, $1,000, or $100? Well, we have a position for everyone's budgets, and we also have a way for you to get started, so there's no money out of your pocket at all, and you can just join for free. You're not going to get in the rotator, but you can just join the co-op, and you can go out there and start sharing your link with business owners who get refunds, like many of the 16 people in my account are doing. They're just going out there and talking to people, and they're signing people up: pastors, teachers, self-employed people, farmers, hairdressers, people who cut hair, people who do nails, independent contractors who are due money from the government from 2021. So you decide which position you want to do. You can get in for free. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not going to get a co-op spot. Or you can come in with a co-op spot, and you're going to get leads coming in your back office. And those leads are going to eventually get their refunds, and you're going to get a percentage, 30% of the 20% that SETC collects, okay? So we finance your spot for you. So check this out. If you don't have any money, let's say you don't have $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000, but you see the opportunity today, you're like, dude, I'd be so on this. This is guaranteed money, right? You're thinking this is guaranteed money. I just got to put that money in, and I'm going to get money back in 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months from now. Exactly. That's what's going to happen. So you don't have that on a credit card. Well, we'll finance you with a system called Afterpay. Okay. So Afterpay allows you to break that payment you're going to make into small monthly payments. So you could spread this payment out over several months into small micro payments. So when your paydays come, you're not blowing your wad. You're not spending all your money on a credit card. You're using financing to make small micro payments of like less than $100 a month. And then when that big payment comes and you get your first check, let's say in 3 months of like $2,000, you can pay off your position in the co-op, right? And you can buy every month, you guys. Every month we're going to renew this, and you can come in for another position. And then every month we're just going to keep this going for the next 7 months, an ongoing co-op rotator, making people a crap ton of cash. Okay. And we'll finance you. So if you don't have a credit card, you still got to have good credit though. And we will get you in the program. So credit has to be, probably over 650, and your debt to income ratio, all that kind of stuff has to be proper for them to qualify you. They're going to do a little credit check with you, a soft credit check. But if you qualify, you'll be able to come in. So this is a 100% done for you solution, money-making solution for you guys. So what do you do next? What's your next step? You're going to go to this website, smairt.ai/co-op. Okay, that's where you go. And that page is going to explain to you everything I just told you about the co-op and how it works. Now, I understand there's going to be people watching this webinar that you fit the bill, where you might be that business owner that's due a refund because you were affected in 2021 yourself, and you had to stay home as a entrepreneur and a business owner, you were forced by the government to come home. You had to take care of a sick spouse or child, or your kids were forced to come home because the school shut down, or you got COVID. So all those conditions, if those were part of your life and you filed your 2021 taxes, then you will get the ability to get a refund yourself. Okay. So if you go to smairt.ai/code-op, link you see on the screen, you can actually enroll and fill out the application yourself so that you can then see if you qualify for up to $32,000 back from your taxes. Now, that's how it works. So I'm giving you today a lot of money opportunities. Go get your money, free money from the government if you qualify, and then buy a spot in the co-op and let our AI system get the leads generated, follow up with those leads, and then put those leads into your SCTC Pros affiliate back office, and you'll be able to go in there and see all your leads. You'll be able to call the leads 5 days after they're expired and put more leads in your back office, because there's so many leads that are going to come in here, guys. Unbelievable, and just here's what else I do. The guys that are in the co-op right now that are in it, they will attest to my faithfulness in giving them prompt updates weekly. So every week I record a video or a message and I send an update to everybody in the co-op so they know how things are working, where things are at, giving them education, giving them some training, encouragement to call leads, because I just think people who are so lazy, they don't want to call these leads that have already said, I want money from the government. Like you're leaving money on the table. The AI is going to capture a percentage of those people, 30% maybe, but there's still 70% that we can call personally and make even more money. So don't leave that money on the table. It's completely up to you though. I'm not going to judge you. Okay. So let's go to that website and see what happens when we go there. So smairt AI /co-op. All right, so I'm going to go share my screen on this page. All right, so this is what that page looks like. Let me just make sure I'm sharing it. I am. Really cool. There I am on the sidebar. All right, cool. So join the SCT Pros affiliate and passive AI money making machine with Jeff Mills. This is how many days we're going to be running this replay of this webinar over and over again. We're going to be putting it everywhere to get as many people in the co-op as possible. The co-op begins October the 18th. All payments must be collected by October the 17th for you to get in this next session, or you're going to have to wait a month and you're going to miss out on opportunity. So don't be one of those people that miss out on opportunity, guys. It's knocking on your door right now. So you have right here the positions, the 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 500, 250, and 100. Let's say you're a big cat and you walk your talk and you got money to spend and you want to finance your way in. So you want a $4,000 spot. Watch what happens. We click on the tab. It shows you here, here's your $4,000 spot. And you can see here, it says Afterpay. So you can pay with a credit card. You can pay with Afterpay. Or you can pay with your bank account. Maybe you got the cash sitting in your bank account. You want to blow some cash? That's up to you. I'd rather finance it. But, if you got cash laying around that you got to burn, might as well do something. So you pick the way you want to do it. I think Afterpay is good if you have a good credit score. So if you click Afterpay, it tells you, okay, so you can finance this for 12 months. And you can pay $346 a month for the next 12 monthly payments. And then when you start getting your refunds, 2 months, 80 days, whatever the process takes. Remember, it's a process. The money doesn't come to you immediately. It has to get processed through the company. It has to get processed through the IRS. But once all that money gets processed and a refund is due, and that 20% commission is collected by SCTC Pros, you get that 30% payout, okay? That you use to pay back your investment in the program, your fee to join, your fee for the co-op, and you pay yourself back and your always going to be, in my opinion, this is my best guess. I could be wrong. I want to make sure you understand that. Disclaimer, 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 because it could go bad. That's just the way life is. But you could break even, or you could lose a little bit of money. Okay. I think you're going to make a ton of money based on the results we're already seeing. Okay. All the guys in the co-op have made money and they're really happy. You just saw Ken today processed $7,000 in refunds coming into his account. Okay. So he's going to make a substantial commission on that deal. All right. So let's go back to the co-op screen. So that's all you do. Click Afterpay. You're going to qualify, put all your information up here on the top. And then once you join the next page, it'll take you to a page where you can enroll and fill out your like my mini application that I've set up for you guys to get into. I'll take you're going to give us an affiliate name you want to use, like whatever kind of a nickname you want to be at the end of your URL. And then I'll give that to our team leader, Linda, who will then fill that out. And then you get an email from Linda with all your information. She'll send me a copy, and then we'll add you to the co-op when it starts on October the 18th. Okay. And we'll have all the money collected by this point. So we can, hopefully my goal is to get $5,000 to $10,000 this next month. Depends on how many people come in at what price points. My goal is to get $5,000 to $10,000 for this month, October into November, for this co-op, so that we could fuel, so we can generate probably 3,000 to 6,000 leads, okay, that are all going into your account. You guys, there are millions of people that don't know this refund is out there. And every day, people are so surprised and happy they found us. And the AI is doing all the work. All right, jumping back on the page. So you pick the position you want. Use Afterpay to do the buy now, pay later if you want to, or pay with a credit card or your bank account. You can join for free here. So let's say you don't want to do the co-op, no problem. You want to join for free, you click this right here, join affiliate offer for free. You're not going to be in the co-op, use the yellow button and just join for free. You're going to get an account and you can go out there and go sign up all the people you want manually the hard way and just do that yourself. And that there's no problem there. There's no shame in that game. If manual hard work is your deal, go for it. Because we have guys that are doing that are getting tons of money coming back in refunds. There's a video here you can watch which explains what the SCT program does, so you can learn a little more about it. It's just like a 3-minute video. And if you want to get yourself processed to see if you're due a refund for your business, click on the purple button right here. And that will allow you to go out and fill out an application for yourself. Remember, you have to be self-employed in 2021, which means you got a 1099 or Schedule C when you did your taxes. Okay, so you can't be a wage earner. You can't be someone who had a job and you got paid wages because you're an employee. You do not qualify for this program. Okay, that's the ERC program. This is the SETC program. Okay, so self-employed in 2021, 1099, Schedule C. You were sick from COVID. Your family was sick from COVID. Your kids were home from school from COVID by government mandated shutdown. Then the government is going to give you money back on the taxes you paid, and you can use that money for your family. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. So all the rules are set up right here. You can read through the rules. You can read how the refund systems work, how SCT Pros helps, the 20% contingency fee. Okay. And then I have her 20%. That's actually 30%. So I'm going to update that to 30%. And then here's some key dates, how the co-op program works, the positions in the rotator. I want to make this upfront for everybody. I take a 20% management fee to do all this for everybody. You can imagine all the work we built to do this. It does have an ongoing cost to run this program for everybody. We're paying an advertising company on Facebook to run our ads for us. So we're paying them a monthly fee every month just to run our ads and manage our accounts and find new ways to get leads for us at a cheap price. So we pay them every month. So some of the money collected goes to that. Some of the money collected goes to cover the fees for us to go to OpenAI, which is the ChatGPT company. All these AI conversations that are happening through SMS, I have to pay for those. And those come out of my pocket. So I'm using some of the money to cover that cost. All the SMS fees, like the texting back and forth with the bot, that is fees that my company incurs. So I'm using some of the money to cover that. There's a CRM that manages all this. I have to pay a monthly fee for that. And then I have staff that I use to run this and manage the co-op. So that's what that 20% fee, I want to be upfront about that. That's why we have a 20% fee that we're holding back to pay for the service to keep the service running. So that's how that works. And I'm sure you guys agree that's money well spent for you still. So you can see our Facebook page where the ads are going to be shown, I should say. So this is our Facebook page, and you can see what it looks like. And you can see the rotator link here. You can see this is Ryan Umina, who's the CEO of the company. And you can see some of the ads and some of the stuff we got going on over here. So all transparency, you guys. We are fully transparent in this. So you pick the spot you want. You go to smairt.ai /co-op, and you fill out this page, pick your position, come in for free as a free affiliate. If you don't want to use the co-op, it's completely up to you. And you can start generating money and earning with us and our AI passive money making machine. It's here, you guys. We've done it. We've done the thing that everyone has always wanted. It's like the stock market. And I'm not saying it's like the stock market, and I'm like not talking about like investment, and I got to make sure all my legal terms and the words I'm using are correct. So disclaimer, I'm not an investor. I'm not a paid investor. I don't know how to do investing. I suck at investing, but I know how to build systems, and I know how to build systems that have AI behind it. And I showed you how our AI does what it does. And you saw in this webinar, individuals that were being talked to by AI. You heard it on the phone. You saw it in text message. You saw one guy go through our conversation. Our AI led him all the way to the end, and he got the link, and he clicked on the link. And then you saw him show up in the lead application. So he actually went and filled out the application. And then in a few minutes or later today or tomorrow, it'll show a refund amount that guy's going to be getting if he qualified for it. So you guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the wind in my sails, and you guys are the breath of fresh air that's going to allow this business to thrive and build and grow, because you're going to help me by joining this program. Later on, you're going to want to become an affiliate of mine, and you're going to share my programs with other people where I can pay you affiliate commissions. Some of you watching this webinar today, you're going to want to become a customer and have me build systems like this for your business. Okay. You want us to have a phone receptionist in your business. You want us to do Facebook ads for your business to an AI conversation. You want us to put in a voice widget on your website. You want us to do a smart Reels Studio podcast and build that for you, so we can distribute that for you, or give it to you and you put that podcast in the podcast directories. We have all these products we showcased for you today that leads to this culmination of a passive income stream. Leads matter, and it's the weakest problem that business owners have. They don't know how to follow up with leads. We have that solution. Number two, following up with leads is hard and time consuming. And as I showed you in the statistics, most businesses suck at it, and leads are going on the table left without follow up. We have solved those two biggest problems that business owners face. We have the way to get the leads. We have our Smart Radar product that will go and find leads from LinkedIn and import those leads into our CRM and generate email conversations with those people to offer them a free book, a free report, and then get them into our AI system and then book them onto a call and then make money from that. Okay. So many things I could go on and on about, but I've kept you guys on here for almost 2 hours. I guess I'm kind of known for sometimes doing really long webinars, but I guess there's no way to, I don't know. I guess I'd love to get your feedback. I'd love to see if there was a way that I can make those webinars shorter, but I had so many things to demo and so many things to show you guys. I just had to do it, and I had to take the time it took to do it. I'm sure I could do it quicker next time And I'll probably do that. I'll probably do this webinar again in the future, maybe next week, early next week, I'll do it again. And I'll do it much faster and better. And maybe I'll use that as like an ad. I'll run ads to this webinar because this webinar is a hot webinar. This is a great way to spend your money. This is a great way to make a purchase in your future by buying a position in the co-op so that weeks and months from now, your refunds start coming in and getting processed from the customers that came through your rotator link that you never spoke to or even engaged with or talked to yourself. You guys, it is working. I showed you the stats. I showed you the numbers. I showed you my back office. And I showed you my affiliate staging account and how many leads were in my dashboard. How many leads were in my sub-affiliate account. 92 leads, $125,000 in just a few short weeks of getting this program launched, okay? It's up to you to get started, you guys. So I'm going to ask if there's any questions. You know, not many people have chatted with me today. That's fine. But the replay is going to get a lot of traction. So you're going to get a lot of people watching this over the next several days. If you guys have questions, you can certainly reach out to us and reach me through my website. Call my phone number, talk to my AI, do a live call transfer. All that stuff's at your disposal. So I just wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for watching the presentation today. Get started at the website. We highlighted it earlier. So get your spot before we start the co-op by October the 17th, which is a week from today. So you have a week to get your money together. Watch the replay if you need to a couple times. Share it with some friends. Maybe you want to form like your own mini co-op yourself and say, hey, you guys, why don't we all pool our money together and take one position and we'll just share the money that comes out of it. There's a lot of creative ways you can do this. And I think the most creative way is to finance it without putting any money of your own out there and use the Afterpay way to make a small monthly payment while, you know, the money's being generated through the advertising, right? So your call, your decision, make the right decision and get started today. I'm so grateful you're here and I can't wait to start working with you. Just like the other guys that are working in our co-op right now. They're having amazing results. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to wrap it up right now. And I'll say this. Be the lighthouse in people's storms. There's a lot of storms happening in America right now. A lot of real storms, like physical storms. We just today had Florida wrecked by a hurricane. And a week ago, we had the whole East Coast, Southeast coast of America wrecked by a hurricane. There are people in many storms right now. You might be in a financial storm right now. I've just shown you several ways that you can get out of that storm by helping other people get out of their storms and get paid for it. Take action. Take the risk. It's a risk, in my opinion, that's worth taking, but you have to make that assessment completely on your own. All right. So you guys, Jeff Mills signing off. Thanks for watching.